I've been in all kinds of different media, film and TV and games, advertising, music, and now I'm in publishing. So I love consumer media, and I love doing things that involve technology. So the intersection of media and technology. And my background is business. I have an MBA in finance, so I like to make money. Bookriff is a company that was actually incubated by a publishing company here in Vancouver called Douglas & McIntyre. And they had this great idea that wouldn't it be cool if we took the concept of the book apart and allowed readers to put it back together again, and really allowing you to sort of create almost like a literary mixtape. But ensuring that all the authors and all the publishers get paid for their little piece of the pie of that mixtape. So they created a technology, and I was brought on as CEO to lead and launch this company and make it flourish. So it really is about taking pieces, chapters of books, your own essays, web content, and putting it all together and mashing it all up and creating something new and unique and custom based on topics that you think are interesting. Media right now is really discovery. So when people are trying to discover really good content, most often they ask their friends. And so part of Bookriff is really incorporating this idea of, I really know a lot about a certain topic, and if I want to know about it, I'm going to ask my friends who are sort of experts in those areas. So Bookriff is really utilizing sort of the web and social media to get our message out, to promote the content, these customized compilations, these customized books that we're creating to your friends and to your network, and to also allow you to market to your friends and your network things that you're doing. So if you created something because you're an expert in mountain biking, and you've had the best chapters and the best trails and everything else, you could actually put a book together with copyrighted content and actually sell it to your friends or have them buy it if they really wanted it. So it's kind of like what we are using social media for right now, though, is to understand how people want to mix and match content. So we're engaging in social media, listening, talking to people, trying to get a better sense of what are their frustrations, what do they like about digital books. Ebooks have come on the scene in huge form this year with the iPad, and so we're seeing a big increase in ebooks. And we're really watching to see what people are doing with digital books and digital content and how they want to change the way they consume that. So we're using it sort of as a survey tool to understand what the needs of our market is. It's a huge buzzword. It's a big trend, and everyone's trying to get on the bandwagon, but it really is fundamental. There's a shift that we're seeing in terms of how consumers are engaging with brands, with advertisers, with products, with everyone. And so social media has now become a real tool to have a conversation and a way to really engage with your customers. I think social media in a lot of ways is customer service 2.0. And really, how do you really service your customers, meet their needs as they're shifting on a daily basis? And social media has become a tool that is inexpensive and actually very immediate way to reach those customers. So social media is going to be a huge new channel for all the marketers and advertisers out there. It's not going to get rid of all the traditional marketing, but I think it's going to be a new tool that'll be added to that mix of marketing tools and branding tools that a lot of marketers and companies will be using in the future. What I want to make sure people come away with is an understanding of how to use social media tools and what are the frameworks around that. So it's not just how to use Twitter or how to use Facebook, but how do you create a strategy around that, and how do you go at it and understand your metrics and your goals so that at the end of the day, you really understand that you've achieved something. And it's not just about spending lots of time in social media, but actually having the results that you want. And to do that, it's important that you understand some of the basic fundamental building blocks that go along with marketing, that go along with making money. And so what I plan to talk about is really understanding or showcasing some frameworks and some tools that will allow everyone to go back to their products or their brand and look at what they want to achieve in social media and find ways that they can do that in very concrete steps.